How many times have you tried conveying a message to someone and the effect it had was far from what you expected? Did you know that the cost of poor communication has reached a colossal sum of about $37 billion? According to a report by Holmes, a leader in the PR industry, 400 corporations, each averaging 100,000 employees in the US that were surveyed, estimated that the average organization loses approximately $62.4 million a year in productivity due to communication barriers. The same report also revealed that companies with leaders that possess effective communication skills generated a 47% higher return to its shareholders. It's obvious how important effective communication is in the workplace and in all other relationships. Countless are the times I experienced the devastating effects of a miscommunication or a misunderstanding. In this video, I will share with you 5 key tips which you can follow to have constructive communications in your professional and personal relationships. If this is your first time on this platform and you enjoy videos on life skills, business and technology, please subscribe and hit the bell to get notified of our upcoming quality videos such as this. Let's dive in. 1. Listen to understand. Everyone desires to be heard and understood. It's frustrating to have to repeat yourself more than twice simply because your listener wouldn't pay attention. It hurts more if they get a completely different message from what you intended to convey. Listening to understand refers to active listening. This entails consciously paying attention to what is being said. Constantly check yourself to avoid distractions and give room for the other person to fully express themselves. While listening, maintain eye contact. Nod in acknowledgement. Ask for clarification, rephrase or validate their points. Some people just need someone to talk to. Don't immediately try to solve the problem. Show empathy. Giving responses such as, "I hear you," "I understand," "I get how you feel," shows that you care and could make a huge difference. 2. Know the difference between impact and intent. What is said isn't always what is intended. This applies both to the speaker and the listener. In communicating your thoughts, have in mind that it won't always be received in the way you intended. What you express could be hurtful to your listener, or it could cause a heated argument. Once you prepare your mind for the possibility of any possible outcome, then you will be ready to manage the situation. Similarly, as the listener, you also need to understand that what was expressed could have been different from what the person intended to convey. Give them the benefit of the doubt and try to clarify to confirm if what you understood is true. I will go as far as saying that you should give them the leeway to correct their message several times. Don't just stick to the first thing the person mentioned. As humans, how we communicate our thoughts is affected by the emotions we feel now. The way someone communicates their hurt will be different if they do it immediately it happens versus a week later. Thus, the difference between impact and intent. 3. Loud voices mean off ears. This is pretty straightforward. It's close to impossible to communicate something when the atmosphere is tense. Try as much as possible to always communicate your message when the atmosphere is suitable, when the listener is more likely to hear you. A conversation could start smoothly in a warm manner, but suddenly blows out of proportion as emotions get in the way. When the tension is high, stop the conversation and try later. There is no point insisting at that, since your message will likely not get received. Take note that what you say is as important as how you say it. Try to remain calm and use a warm tone as you communicate. Remember to choose your words wisely. Do your utmost best to be pleasant to your listener. 4. Avoid conflict. There is constructive and destructive conflict. Destructive conflict is motivated by selfish reasons, usually pride, arrogance, or the desire to prove yourself right. Make the effort to avoid that as much as you can. You must not win every argument, rather focus on coming to a mutual understanding. Choose dialogue over debate. It's okay to agree to disagree. Not everyone will share your opinion. Constructive conflict, however, is healthy because it is done for the benefit of the relationship. Regardless of whether conflict is constructive or destructive, the impact is often an unpleasant atmosphere, so it is preferable to avoid it and engage only when necessary. A conflict doesn't have to be heated. Remain calm and use a warm tone to convey your thoughts while giving room for the other party to express their thoughts. Avoid interrupting others. Once you feel that things are getting out of hand, walk away and plan to continue later. Emotional minds don't always make the right choices. You could say things that you will end up regretting. Knowing when to walk away is key. And 5. Set clear expectations. Create clear conversation guidelines from the start. It doesn't hurt to have a plan and some structure, and it doesn't have to be complex. You should have a process for handling grievances. A plan could be allowing one person to express themselves and get everything off their chest, and the next person follows. While it won't be easy to listen for a while without interrupting, I can certainly guarantee that the alternative will be longer and more stressful. Do yourself the favor and exercise patience to listen, knowing that you will get the chance to talk. Whoever is talking should be concise and precise. Avoid giving irrelevant information because your listener's patience has limits. Respect your listener's patience and go straight to the point. This could be challenging to put to practice, and some people aren't comfortable confronting others directly. You should know your boundaries. If you don't like direct confrontation, an alternative could be to plan to call to discuss. Based on your tolerance for confrontation, choose the method that works best for you. Those were the 5 tips to have constructive conversations. Each of them can be applied in professional and personal conversations. Start using these tips today and you'll be marveled at the result. Is there any other tip you use which wasn't mentioned here? Please kindly share with us in the comments. Thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, subscribe to this channel and press the bell to be notified of videos similar to this one. Please like and share this on all your social media outlets. We've selected a couple of other videos for you to watch next. Until next time, remember, best tech is your best bet.